Meanwhile, there's some political reactions coming in from the BJP. We have Manjinder Singh Sirsa, and from the AAP, Atishi Marlena has spoken a short while ago. Let's listen in.
दिल्ली पुलिस ने गैर कानूनी तरीके से तजिंदर बग्गा को यहां से किडनैप किया। अरविंद केजरीवाल जो कि कुछ दिन पहले ही अपने वीडियो के अंदर एक बात कह रहे हैं कि मुझे पुलिस मिल लेने दो, पुलिस एक बार मेरे हाथ में आ जाए तो इन लोगों को 2-4 लोगों को जेल में बंद करूंगा तो इनका दिमाग ठीक हो जाएगा। आप उससे कल्पना करें कि पुलिस का इस्तेमाल और दुरुपयोग को किस कदर कर रहा होगा। आज जब तजिंदर बग्गा को पुलिस अरेस्ट करने गई वो अनलॉफुल था, अनकॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल था।
कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी एक गुंडों की पार्टी है, भारतीय जनता पार्टी लफंगों की पार्टी है, दंगे भड़काने वाले नेता हैं श्री तजिंदर बग्गा, जो ये सारी वैल्यूज भारतीय जनता पार्टी गुंडागर्दी की, दंगों की, लफंगई की जो भारतीय जनता पार्टी की हैं, उनका साक्षात स्वरूप है तजिंदर बग्गा जी। पंजाब पुलिस पूरा प्रोसेस फॉलो करके दिल्ली पुलिस को इन्फॉर्म करने जाती है और भारतीय जनता पार्टी की, अमित शाह जी की दिल्ली पुलिस एक गुंडे को बचाने के लिए गैर कानूनी तरीके से पंजाब पुलिस को बंधक बना लेती है।
पहला कदम ये है कि केजरीवाल को चैलेंज है मेरा कि अभी पार्टी शुरू हुई है, अब तजिंदर था, अब तजिंदर का बाप भी आएगा। भारत माता की जय।
Right, as you can see, the latest flashpoint between BJP and AAP is Tajinder Bagga's arrest by Punjab police. Now, we're joined by Ashutosh Srivastava, advocate Supreme Court and a BJP supporter, as well as Ebab Singh Grewal, spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party Punjab, to discuss this further. Ashutosh Srivastava, I want to start with you first, please. Now, following outrage by BJP leaders, the issue has snowballed into this dramatic tug of war involving 3 state police forces. Again, unusual. Many say this is tragically comical. Your first thoughts?
I do understand that considering Section 45 of Criminal Procedure Code, which empowers the police to arrest without warrant, however, considering a judgment which was passed by the Honorable Supreme Court in Arnesh Kumar, that clarified that a notice under Section 41 CRPC has to be served upon the accused before arrest, and a proper opportunity should be given to the accused as well. Now, also Section 48 of CRPC further empowers police to investigate across India. However, the police do not have absolute powers to do so. The police has to take help of the local police, and in assistance with the local police, they have to do the investigation. Now, in this particular case, what we find that the Punjab police entered into the jurisdiction of Janakpuri police station in Delhi and another state. And what I have heard from the media and what people have understood, that nothing has been informed to the Delhi police. No personnel from the Delhi police station was present while this investigation and the arrest took place. So I feel this is something the laws have not been followed properly. There has been lacuna, and obviously the habeas corpus petition has also been filed before Punjab and Haryana High Court, and the notice has also been served by the High Court. Now the habeas corpus is to produce the body of a person who is missing. Now, if the High Court has also found prima facie that something wrong has happened and hence the notice has been served, I think this is unfortunate. And now further, since the investigation is going on against some of the police officials who have been questioned now at the Delhi police station regarding what transpired them to take such a decision and to come all the way from the other state without informing the Delhi police. If the Delhi police was informed about it, obviously they would have assisted or they would have taken the details of the case. But here what we find that Delhi police in fact resisted such kind of actions taken by the Punjab police. So that means it is very clear
Ebab Singh Grewal at this point. I beg your pardon. I just want to bring in Ehbab Singh Grewal at this point. Now, the BJP has condemned Tejinder Bagga's arrest, saying it's extremely shameful that Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal has started abusing his party's political power in Punjab to intimidate political opponents. What do you have to say to this?
Well, ma'am, today's incident shows two or three things. Firstly, that the BJP will go to any extent to protect hate mongers. This gentleman, Mr. Bagga, has been accused of inciting violence in Punjab, communal hatred in Punjab, which is very evident through his tweets. And Punjab police did follow all the procedures, and Punjab police is under Mr. Bhagwant Mann. Mr. Kejriwal has nothing to do with it. It is functioning without any kind of political patronage or any kind of political directives. Punjab police did issue 5 notices to Mr. Bagga, which were not answered. The Punjab police DSP did go to the Janakpuri police station yesterday to inform them. He was in turn detained at the Janakpuri police station by the Delhi police. So much for cooperation. And number 3, when Mr. Bagga has been brought out from Delhi and is being taken to Punjab in full public view, being followed by the media, it is made out to be as if it has been a kidnapping. Now, the fact of the matter is that in Punjab, they are trying to somehow vitiate the atmosphere, as the incident in Patiala has shown you. But the Aam Aadmi Party government has been very strict, and we will not allow anybody from any side to anyway spoil the communal harmony of Punjab. Very unfortunately, the BJP spokespersons, I've been listening to them since morning, have been raking up the Khalistan issue, which is a dead issue in Punjab, and now they are bent on protecting these hate mongers who follow their formula. They first start making inflammatory statements, then they start making people fight, and this is just the beginning. They have started building this up. The whole incidents, starting from Ram Navami, leading towards Patiala, show now that a pattern is being formed before the 2024 elections, and they are drumming up these issues. But we are very definite on this thing. Nobody will be allowed to vitiate the atmosphere in Punjab, and anybody who tries to do such things will feel the full force of the law, as I'm sure very soon Mr. Bagga will also, and procedures were followed. Delhi police did not cooperate, and they are trying their best, as can be seen from today's actions. They're trying their best to somehow save hate mongers, and this way those people who incite hate will be encouraged that don't worry, our government is there to protect us. But we will not allow this to happen, and I'm sure the Honorable Punjab Haryana High Court will take up this issue and will give the right decision.
Right. Ashutosh Srivastav, just a short while ago, Aam Aadmi Party Saurabh Bhardwaj had said that the Delhi police, which comes under the central government, and the Haryana police were protecting goons. What do you have to say to that?
See, there can be any sort of allegations like that. The question is that a person who has been registered an FIR against cannot be said to have committed any offense unless and until it is proved by the court. Now he is an accused for that matter of fact. And just by stating that the procedures have been followed, it cannot be that, see, a political party cannot be a court of law in its own. The court of law is there, and it will be decided. And accordingly, the notices have been served. And I'm sure whether the police went out of their powers to do so without informing and without following the procedures of law will be highlighted, and it will come in the further judgments of the concerned courts that we have to see. I would like to say that the police authorities also, they have their own powers, and it is expected in a democratic country like India that they should discharge their duties as per the constitution and not being influenced by any political party or by any such ministers or whoever they are answerable to. They have to see that they have their own constitutional powers to take decisions and to work and to discharge their duties as per the provisions of law. And this is what the matter is before now Punjab and Haryana High Court also. And I'm sure the court will take cognizance of this issue, which has already issued notice. Had the court not found any sort of prima facie case in this matter, would not have issued any notice to the opposite parties and also to the police department. And we have seen misuse of powers. I'm not talking about any political party as such, but the misuse of powers have to be stopped, and that has to be understood by the whether it is a ruling party or whoever it is, that they should not get the misuse of powers done in the interest of the democracy of this country and to harass people like that. If any crime
Right,
has
just as
been
I wrap, I just
registered,
want to
there
ask
is-
Ebab Grewal of the AAP, just as I wrap, I'm sorry I'm running short of time. Ebab Grewal, your critics are saying the arrest was an attempt to deflect the attention from AAP's misgovernance as 3 states got involved in the row. Your thoughts?
Ma'am, first of all, it's been 55 days. The high standards that they are keeping us up to, I am glad, and we will stand the scrutiny of time, and we accept those high standards. I'm glad they want us to perform miracles, but we are working very hard. Number two, no person no less than the stature of the Chief Justice of India, in the presence of the Prime Minister of India, had said a few days back that the government is ignoring court directives. We have full faith in the judicial process of India, and it is in fact us who has approached the Punjab and Haryana High Court to stop this interference in the rule of law and in the interest of justice. And I totally agree with the good lawyer that we are sure that when the courts see what kind of charade has been carried out in the name of law today by the Delhi and the Haryana police, they will surely give a sound answer to both of them. And Aam Aadmi Party will make sure that the rule of law is followed, court's directives are followed, and nobody is allowed to spoil the atmosphere in Punjab. And we assure this much to the people of India, that we won't let the hate mongers just run amok like they do in other states.
Right, gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us. Tejinder Bagga has had quite a day out with 3 police forces from Punjab, Haryana and Delhi. Let's see how the rest of the story unfolds. Thank you for joining us.